Have you been arrested for a DUI with child endangerment here in San Diego? If you or a loved one have recently been arrested for a DUI with a child endangerment, stick around. I think you're going to like this video. My name is Dodd. I've been a criminal defense attorney in San Diego County for almost 21 years. My firm is Dodd Law. We have an office here in downtown San Diego, in Vista, and we also serve all of Orange County with an office in Santa Ana. Today, we're going to be very specific and we're going to talk about a San Diego DUI and you had a child in the car. You had more than one child in the car, and you also got hit with a child endangerment charge, which is a felony. Now, here's the common situation. You're driving, you get pulled over, God forbid you get in a car accident, and you have kids in the car, and the kids are under 18 years old, and you get hit with a DUI, and they also hit a child endangerment allegation on you. You go to custody, your bail is set at $100,000, and now you have to bail out at $100,000, and here you are watching this video. You're scared, you're nervous, you're stressed out, you don't know what to do. In this video, I'm going to explain to you the process and what's going to happen on a San Diego DUI case with a felony child endangerment. You're going to have court at the downtown courthouse, 1100 Union Street. You will have an arraignment on the first floor. After you have your arraignment, then your case is going to get set for something called a readiness conference, and your next court date is going to be on the 11th floor of the downtown courthouse, 1100 Union Street, San Diego, California, 92101. And all we're going to talk about today is what's going to happen. What's going to happen with your future? Are you a professional and do you have a professional license that's also on the line because of your San Diego DUI with a felony child endangerment charge? Now, look, the DA's office can charge this either as a misdemeanor or felony. So typically what happens is you get this misdemeanor DUI and they can attach a felony child endangerment on top of that, which is a violation of Penal Code Section 273. Or what they can do is they can just charge you with a misdemeanor DUI and they can hit you with a child endangerment allegation on the misdemeanor charge. So the entire case would be a misdemeanor. But the common trend amongst the DA's office in this day and age, very recently, is that if you pick up a misdemeanor DUI, now what is a misdemeanor DUI? A misdemeanor DUI is, this is your first or second DUI, nobody's injured, nobody's killed, you don't have any prior felony DUIs. This is just a standard run-of-the-mill DUI. You didn't crash, nobody was injured, nobody died, but you had children in the car. Now you're gonna get charged with the misdemeanor DUI, but they also hit you with the felony child endangerment charge as well. The felony child endangerment, the Penal Code 273, is what makes the case a felony. The misdemeanor DUI is still a DUI unless it's your three or more DUIs within 10 years, unless it's a DUI with injury or unless somebody has been killed. It's going to be a misdemeanor DUI. Now, what is going to happen? Everyone's freaking out. First things first is don't panic, because I can guarantee you by now that you're watching this video, CPS has probably already reached out to you and they probably already want to make a statement. They've talked to your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. They've talked about the case and CPS is probably involved. Today, we're not going to talk about CPS. We're just going to talk about strictly what's going to happen in your criminal case. And a lot of it is going to depend on a lot of things. Number one, who you are, how old you are, what kind of record you are, what kind of parent you have been, are you employed, what are you doing? And you're going to have to be very proactive, because anytime we get a case when there is a child in the car, it is a very sensitive topic. So the first thing that we always recommend our clients doing on any San Diego DUI with a felony child endangerment is immediately enroll yourself into parenting classes. You can do these parenting classes online. There's really no excuse for you not to do parenting classes. So you do parenting classes, and we're going to get proof that you completed the parenting classes. We're going to show the judge, we're going to show the DA. It doesn't have to be before your first court date, which is called your arraignment. We're just going to have to get it sometime during the pendency of the case. So you do your parenting classes. You're also most likely going to have to do some AA classes, and there's also a very, very, very strong possibility that at your arraignment being your first court appearance, there's also a very strong possibility that the judge at the arraignment is going to order you to get on something called scram. Scram is an ankle bracelet. Now, well, Dodd, does that mean that's house arrest and I have to stay home and I can't leave my house? No. The whole purpose of scram is a little bracelet that goes around your ankle, and you can't drink. You cannot drink during the pendency of this case. And if you do drink, the scram device is going to detect the alcohol in your sweat, and then scram's going to be notified. The judge is going to get an email, the DA is going to get an email, I'm going to get an email, and then you and I are going to come back to court, and most likely at that point, the judge is going to revoke your status and remand you, meaning take you into jail. So you're going to be sitting in jail during the pendency of the case if you violate the terms of scram. So what's going to happen? Are you going to go to jail? Are you facing jail time? And the answer is yes. On any felony child endangerment with a DUI, you're facing anywhere from 2 years, 4 years, 6 years probation. Could you get sent to prison on a first-time child endangerment case with a DUI? It's unlikely, if this is your first time and the kids were not injured, that you'll go to prison. The most likely result is that you will get probation. Now, probation doesn't mean you just don't do any jail time and you get scot-free. It means that you can get anywhere from 1 day to 365 days in jail. But what's going to happen? What are you going to have to do in order to get yourself the best outcome? Now, you're going to have to do what I told you, that ankle bracelet, AA classes, parenting classes. Another thing you might want to do too is if you have good health insurance, you might need to get yourself some individual counseling, individual therapy, maybe some outpatient treatment. These are all things that we're going to need in order to get you the best outcome. And sometimes a judge also wants a psychological evaluation, meaning we have to hire a psychologist. A psychologist has to do an evaluation of you to see what's been going on with you. Another thing they look at is, in the past, have you been a victim of childhood trauma? Now, a lot of people think of the word childhood trauma and they get really stressed out and they have a lot of anxiety, but a lot of things a psychologist can find would qualify for childhood trauma, which we can use as mitigation in order to get the best outcome. Now, if you have a DUI here in San Diego, and you have a felony child endangerment charge attached to it, you have court at the downtown courthouse. Our office is a few blocks away from the courthouse. Go ahead, give us a call. We can give you a free consultation. Again, my firm is Dodd Law, www.dodlaw.com. You can call us, 619-814-5110. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell. All we're trying to do is educate the public here. Thank you. Have a great day.